All right, let's do this. Hello, YouTube. How are we doing today? What is going on, everybody? Today is an absolutely epic moment for me. I'm blown away at the opportunity to share this game with you guys. I've been a huge nerd for the Elder Scrolls since Morrowind back in the day, and Oblivion has always been my favorite. I probably have more hours in Oblivion than I do any of the others. Morrowind, Skyrim, quite a few hours in Skyrim, but Oblivion is always where the magic was at for me. I absolutely love this game. And I didn't believe there was actually going to be a remaster. But since there is, I'm playing this motherfucker. It's happening. I know we've been building hype for Days Gone Remastered, but this one is near and dear to my heart. So I've been excited about it for a while. I don't know. It looks like our chat window might be a bit messed up. I see, I see only a few of the chats down there. They're not all populating. Not sure what's going on with that. So sorry. Always trying to improve and add new features, and I think something's not quite working right on that one right now. Anyway, let me say hello to the chat that I see on screen here. Melissa S, first one in. Woohoo! First, yeah, good job. Also, we have Irish Molly and Garrick H, John Wagner, Gordy Link, Carrie Renee Edwards, and James Guan. Right on. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Actually, the background does look a bit different, doesn't it? I forgot to put up the green screen. Hang on. Thanks, man. This one I can fix. I don't know how to fix the chat, but this I can fix. That should do it. Now, I've got a bit of a delay on mine here, so when my preview catches up, I think we got it. Yay, I did something right. Yeah, I made dinner tonight and then cleaned up the kitchen as well, so it put me a little bit behind schedule. All right, I'm fucking ready to do this. I've already been playing this. If you may have seen, I have a new video came out today. It's just no commentary, first hour of gameplay, escaping the initial dungeon at the start of the game. So anyone who's curious about what the PlayStation 5 Pro edition looks like, and you want to watch that without any boring commentary, there you go. I got a video up for you. But I've already made it a little ways into the game, so I'm going to pick up right where I left off with that. Ambika, welcome. No, you're right on time. I was late. So. Oh, yeah, you thought I was streaming earlier, but it was the video notification. Yeah. I made chicken wraps for dinner. I needed something quick and easy, so I went to Walmart and got one of their rotisserie chickens and just ripped that apart and used that as the meat for the chicken wraps. So we had tortillas and lettuce and tomato and shredded cheese and bacon bits. And my kiddo likes ranch dressing, and Claire and I like honey mustard dressing in ours. So that's how we did it. Dawn's Cooking, welcome in. Yeah, it was pretty simple. It was a very low effort chicken wrap. I literally just bought a pre-cooked chicken from Walmart, one of their rotisserie chickens, and just ripped that apart. We had ripped apart chicken for dinner. Yeah, so we are in the wonderful city of Anvil, and it is absolutely fucking beautiful, man. They did a good job with the remaster. This is the city of Anvil, one of my favorite places. This is actually my favorite place. My favorite town in the game to set up a home. There is a haunted mansion, well, not mansion, a haunted manor, I suppose, over here that eventually you can get a mission. I think you have to be like level 5 or so, and you can get a quest to clear the house of spirits, and you can purchase the house and clear the spirits. And then you have like a home base to work from. It's pretty cool, but we're not quite to that point yet. Gordy Link, what should I know about this game? Nothing. Go in blind. Promise, go in blind. However, I do have a video that Claire and I have been working on today. We didn't quite have time to finish it up. Just needs a few finishing touches. I have a best start guide for this video. That'll be coming out imminently. Hopefully we'll have time to release it before Bear Trap Tavern Con, but I don't know for sure that we'll have a chance to finalize it. But yeah, I do intend to have a best start guide coming out because I've already, let's have a look at my inventory. I'll show you a little bit of what we got going on. I've already built up, where's my gold? Like nearly 1,000 gold. And I could probably hit 1,000 if I wanted to pretty easily. I think I do actually need to go sell some shit. There's a general merchant nearby that I'll need to go talk to. So it's a real good idea to find a place where you can store stuff. And honestly, I don't recall if you can store stuff in the guild houses. I don't know that you can safely store items in the guild houses. I've already become a member of both the Fighters Guild and also the Mages Guild, which might seem counterintuitive, like, you know, how can you be a member of both combat and magic? But it doesn't really matter. It's more of storyline stuff. Oh, people got this working in VR. That sounds cool. Oh, Dawn's cooking. You gotta fuck off. All right. Well, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. If you're a fan of the Elder Scrolls games, or if you're looking for a good point to enter the franchise, this is it. This is the spot. This is the one to start with, I think. Let's see. Let me take another look at my inventory real quick. See what we can go do. I don't really have any weapons to sell. Those are items that I'm actually using right now. I do have some miscellaneous items I want to sell. Some jewelry there we can go sell. I think I've already sold all the potions I made. These are items for crafting potions. And these are some of the potions and potion ingredients that I have. And these are items that will mostly, these are stuff that's just for sale. So let's go check the general merchant. There's a guy not far from here that I can sell stuff to. Yeah, I have thousands of hours in these games, but of course it's been a long time since I played Oblivion. It's probably been 10 years or more. In fact, it has been 10 years or more because I started playing this one originally in, would have been around 2010 on the Xbox 360. Was most of my hours on this game were during that time, right after 2010. So alchemy is a big thing. You definitely want to pick like all of the plants and stuff that you find. That stuff's going to come in real handy later. Let's see. Oh, there's another one right there. Aloe vera is, of course, great for making healing potions and the like. Here we go. Wells quality merchandise. Oh, Gordy, this is the first you've ever heard of this. Wow. Yeah, this was a very popular game when it first came out. Like, I've been super excited for this remaster. And it's crazy to me that it's not a remake. It is actually just a remaster. They just took, it's the original game just with like all new textures and stuff. It's crazy. So let's talk about this gang. We might be able to pick up a new quest there.
Plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men.
Oh, Irish Molly, you made the mistake of looking at the schedule for Bear Trap Tavern Convention. And you really want to go now, but you can't. Yeah, I know. You had said something about trying to make it this year, right? I'm sorry you weren't able to make it. Let me throw the link in the chat there for folks. On our website, beartraptavern.com. It's got all the info on there. Folks, seriously, if you can't make it this year, go ahead and start planning for next year. We've got the dates lined up. We know when it's going to happen. It's going to be the last weekend of April every year moving forward. So 2026, last weekend of April, go ahead and start planning your vacation time. Start shopping for flights, start shopping for hotels, whatever you need to do to make that happen. You know, save up your vacation time, budget for the flight, budget for the hotel and stuff. And we'll see you in Colorado Springs last weekend of April 2026. Come on. Anyway, okay, so yeah, the user interface is a little bit different as well. Now, this just released yesterday, so I'm certain there will be more updates coming, probably some refinements to the user interface, and very likely, very likely some fine tuning to the graphics and textures and things like that. I've noticed a little bit of like weird textures, like when you load a new area, it'll be kind of blurry for a minute and then it sharpens. It takes it a moment to sharpen, but we are playing on a fucking PlayStation. So PlayStation 5 Pro, but still. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell these items. Yes, please. Yes, please. And then stuff from here that I might sell. There may not. Yeah, I'll sell poison. That's useless for me right now. I'll keep all of my other healing potions. And honestly, these are pretty crappy too. I don't really need these. It's a good idea to have healing potions around, but I really won't be using many of them. Okay, yeah, that's everything from there. Scrolls, yeah, they're neat to have, but they're worth more to me as money than they are as scrolls. And I don't know, does anybody else do this? Like when you're trying to decide what items to sell, whenever you start a new role-playing game or a new adventure game where you can sell stuff and you have merchants, does anyone else do this? I always look at the weight of the item versus the sell value. And that's how I determine what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to sell, or what I'm even going to pick up to begin with. Because if it's a fairly high weight and low value, well, I'm not carrying that around. Fuck that. But if it's low weight and higher value, yes, let's do that. Like, it's this one, for example. It's not a perfect example, but it'll work. It's only 0.2 of a pound, but it sells for 12 gold. So that's a pretty good return. So that's worth carrying around. Here we go. Here's a great example. It's 1/10 of a pound. Sells for 14 gold. Like 14 gold is not that much money, but that's a really good return for the weight you've been lugging around. Oh, you do that, Garrick? Right on. Oh, hey, let's say hello to the Hobbit, 1901 Hobbit. Welcome. And there you are over there on Twitch as well. Hi. Thank you for that. Appreciate you joining on Twitch. Let me get rid of these. They don't have any weight or any value, but I kind of don't want them taking up space in my inventory anymore. Don't need this.
You've made a good bit
and
of
don't
gold.
need this.
You've made a good bit of gold.
That's pretty much it. That's all I have to sell. I'm carrying
Take
more
care.
weight than I would like to be carrying, but I don't have a way to store stuff yet. Let me look this up real quick. I'm a little bit embarrassed that I can't recall. I don't remember if you can store stuff safely in the guild houses. I don't think you can. Yeah, you're alone over there on Twitch. I'm sorry. On Army of One. Let's see. Oblivion. Can you store
What's going
stuff
on with you?
in
They say
the
syndicates of wizards have led
guilds?
a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
It's been several years since I played this.
Be seeing you.
Containers are not safe, including cupboards. Okay, bummer. Where can I store my items in the early game? Huh. Open-topped grain sacks. I don't know that that's accurate, because I thought the food items do restore. In fact, I know most of the food items do respawn, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Yeah. Here's one comment that's like, well, it's safe to store stuff on the ground. You just drop it on the ground somewhere and it won't disappear. That's interesting. Ah, okay. Here's one saying if we do one of the main story missions that comes up really soon here, someone will offer you some supplies in a chest, and that one is safe to use. Does anybody know for sure? Anybody else that's played this game? Raekwon, the chef. Come on in, man. How's it going? Howdy. Excuse me. I think I got a bit of the sniffles going on, man. Kind of lame. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic action-adventure game. This is one of those rare games from a time when you actually can play pretty much however you want to play. You can do pretty much anything you want to do and do it pretty much any way you want to do it. There's very little restriction, very few restrictive elements in this game. Just about anything you can think of, yeah, you can probably do it. And my character, I do this all the time. The character that I'm playing is a lizard man known as an Argonian. The reason I like to play Argonians in this version of the game, they are both immune to poison, like completely immune to poison, and they can breathe underwater. So any underwater environments are like really no problem for me. I could just dive off in there and explore if I wanted to. However, there are dangerous fish in the water. I don't think you can fight in the water in this one. I don't think you have access to your weapons.
More fighting for the North.
Let's see. Whee. Hey, you absolutely can use your weapons in the water. But yeah, see, this guy can breathe underwater, so it's like, it's no problem for him to explore. There are certain caves that are sunken and, you know, completely flooded, and other areas that you can go to explore underwater. So that's one of the great things about playing this character class. Normally, or this character race, normally you would have to waste a magical slot. You know, you could enchant magical items, and normally you would have to make an enchanted item that has the water breathing effect on it. I think isn't there a mission that starts if you go off this way? I know there's something that happens at the lighthouse here. I don't want to give any spoilers, though. It's pretty cool stuff. I don't remember if you can start it by just going up there. The Anvil Lighthouse. Crash Bandicoot celebration. Whoop whoop. Crash Bandicoot. You know, that's one I actually never played. Hey, what's in there? Nothing. Great. Easter eggs underwater? Well, maybe. Yeah, you know, I was actually thinking Days Gone. Nah, mess with that thing. I was actually thinking Days Gone, because this will likely be my last opportunity to live stream until Monday night. Very likely. If I'm able to stream tomorrow, I will be here, and it will probably be Days Gone tomorrow, because we're trying to build up hype. We're still trying to work up hype for the Days Gone Remastered. But like I was saying, this is an old school favorite of mine. And when I heard they were remastering it, I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to play that one. Claire bought it for me. She surprised me. I didn't even know she was going to get it. Linky Franklin, what's going on? Ah, you just started this one yourself. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Like I was saying, this is a favorite for me. In fact, really, I would say Oblivion was my favorite in the entire franchise. Skyrim is fun. Morrowind was great, but Skyrim is fun as well. Skyrim is more recent for me. You know, if I were to start a game of Skyrim, I would be able to remember more of it. It's just been a long time since I played this one, but I have thousands of hours in this game. It's just from years ago. Repair hammer, gotta have those. Oh, yeah, Melissa, so it's kind of bittersweet, huh? There won't be a live stream on Friday, but you'll be playing Days Gone Remastered. Heck yeah. I mean, we're going to be playing Days Gone Remastered as well, but we're going to be playing it at the Bear Trap Tavern convention. So we'll be playing it live with the folks who were able to come to our convention this year. One thing I love about this version, I think this is really neat, when you harvest a plant successfully, it just disappears. So it's like, you know, you actually harvested that plant. In the original version, sometimes it could be a little tricky to spot whether or not you had successfully harvested the alchemy ingredients or not. Oh, it's my neighbor's dogs I'm hearing. They've got some new dogs. And our cat. Yelling for some reason. All right, so I have no idea what I actually want to go do. I pretty much just want to go explore. Go do some stuff. I might go clear some dungeons or something. Because I've already hit, like, I've already done my best start process to get a pretty good start in the earliest hours of the game. Which, again, I'll be releasing a video on that pretty soon. Showing what I do to get kind of overpowered early on This is one of those games that you can't really get overpowered, but there are a lot of things you can do to give yourself a head start. And of course, I've already worked my way through that process. Right now, I'm just looking for more alchemy ingredients, because alchemy in this game is absolutely overpowered. Not only can you make a bunch of potions that will help you, but also you can make a massive amount of gold simply by making potions and selling the ones that you don't need. So I usually try to gather as many alchemical ingredients as I can, like always. Oh, Raekwon, yeah. You never played this one. Lots of love for it, yeah. Never thought they would remaster it because they just keep doing Skyrim. I know, right? Like, I figured the Sky Oblivion remake would be the closest we would ever get. I figured we would get that before we ever got a remaster or a remake of this one. Yeah, Irish Molly, it's going to be a long day for a lot of folks when Days Gone Remastered releases. I can imagine. I would not be at all surprised if people have already scheduled time off from their day jobs and, you know, end up calling into their day job, drink a shitload of energy drinks and pull an all-nighter. I kind of did that with this one last night. Like I said, Claire surprised me with this. I was at work and she messaged me and told me that she had bought this on my profile so I could play it as soon as I got in. And I was like, holy shit, no way. Hi, there's my girl. Hi, baby. Yeah, having fun. Yeah, there's a good bit of buzz for this one. Some of the folks in the chat were excited about it too when it came out. So yeah, glad to be sharing it with y'all. Yeah, Sabby the Hobbit. Claire digs your little PlayStation button icons over there. She says those are neat. Well, she doesn't use the word neat. That's my word, but.
Oh, this is one of those games for nerds.
This is definitely a game for nerds, yes. Definitely a game for nerds, if you hadn't noticed.
No one walk the ancient pilgrim's way.
Right on. Also a game for nerds.
No one.
So I don't know if it will show in here. Let me see. The my character class is actually nerd. I made a custom character class because you can make your own, like how you want to set up your skills and stuff. The name of my class is Nerd. Oh, all your friends already know not to bother you. Right. She is a keeper, that's for sure. Ooh, Hobbit, you're gonna go see Revenge of the Sith. Okay. So it's gonna be they're gonna be airing it in theaters again for a day. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
They're written. You pore over your dusty tomes.
Drugs are bad, okay.
You study
Yes, I gotta blow my nose, man. Hang on.
And bloodlines. Look, you.
I'm gonna let this madman rant for a minute while I blow my nose.
Truth in blood, but not the truth that you seek. The truth is written in the blood of the innocent, there in the chapel of love. Can you not read the ancient runes? Asaiwibala umarile el nadarakuvar.
All right. Y'all tell me if I still got boogers in my nose, man. I think this guy is like part of some DLC as well. Starts a new quest or something. Say, man, tell me about that Anvil Chapel attack with your bright-ass eyebrows.
Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrap.
Ambika, thank you for asking. There is a story behind it. When I first started playing, actually, I bought an Xbox 360 to play this game. And the original version of this game. And when I set up my Xbox 360 profile, I had to make an Xbox Live profile as well. And I couldn't think of a name. So I just combined some of my favorite things. Spawn is my favorite comic book character. If you're familiar with the comic book character Spawn, that's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite. And then, I don't know, I was also thinking Spartacus is one of my favorite historical characters from actual history. And also Rex is like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex is one of my favorite dinosaurs. And also Rex just means king. So the name Spawnicus Rex was the first thing that came to mind for me. Hey, that's about enough of that hollering. Are we all right? Do you need some help? One second, everybody. Let me make sure kiddos. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Little man's having a tough time. He just got some bad news. So I want to go check and make sure he's all right. Okay, hey, we need to also say hello to Mike420. Mike, what's up, man? Welcome in. And let's see, Melissa's saying random, but thoughts on getting a Windows desktop once you're integrated into the Apple ecosystem? Well, I don't know. I don't know that much about it. Like years ago, I switched from iPhone to Android. And I did get an iPad just so I would still have a way to access some of the content and media that I had purchased on Apple, from iTunes. Yeah, just tell me who attacked the chapel.
Nothing. The blood.
Well, Irish Molly, you had to go to the eye doctor and get some new glasses.
The ancient runes, if you cannot.
Hope they'll be ready soon. It's affecting my gameplay. Yeah. Actually, I normally wear contacts when I'm gaming.
In the alien tongue.
I find they allow me to focus a little better. Like glasses are easier on my eyes because I can go for longer without blinking. But contacts are a more clear image, I think. For me, personally. Oh, I see your comment there, Hobbit. Oh. Okay. They play different characters in Detroit Become Human. That's kind of cool. A lot of the stuff you use for work is on Apple. I see.
Umaril cannot be.
That's interesting. I actually have gotten I don't like iPads at all. Like I'll go into a business and like they want you to sign in on like their iPad that's sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, really? And I'm trying to fumble around on the keyboard because I like the keypad on Android. I use the swipe to type feature and it's become so natural just swiping each word that like when I actually have to type on an iPad keyboard, it's like, I don't know, I will quest for the relics.
Would quest for the
I do got some big eyes now.
Helena White Strake, the legendary relics that have been sought by my.
I'll go get some armor for my horse.
Oh.
No, I have no claim to fame. I'm a nobody. I'm a loser.
What men value is not all.
My character, he's just a nerd. So Ambika, also you were asking about my username. Where I came up with the idea for my username. If you are a fan of Days Gone, you should really check out the Days Gone podcast. 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast, invited me, she invited me to be a guest on her podcast to talk about Days Gone. And that's one of the first questions that she asked me was, how did you come up with that username? So the full story is in, I think it's episode 7 or episode 8 of the Days Gone podcast. It'll be the first episode where I was on the podcast. So if you want to know more about Days Gone and or know the full story behind my username, check out that first episode that we did together on the Days Gone podcast. Oh, yeah, I am finally able to put stuff in the chat now. It does work, yeah. We finally got it working. Or it seems to be working for now.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Sure, man, whatever. So there was like an attack here in this church. And, I was kind of wondering how it was going to look in the remaster. It's pretty gory, actually. I think we get a quest to restore the chapel. Oh, look, there's like runes written in blood. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of messed up. Oh, and there's a corpse in the altar. Whoa. That's messed up. Wonder if she has any loot. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Or yoink and yoink. I mean, you know, I'm just helping to clean the place up, right? Already have a copy of the key. Oh, I see what you're saying, Melissa. Like, you say your job, but really like the industry, the career you're in general, a lot of the stuff you need to do the job is on iPad. Or, okay. Irish Molly, always be looting. Yes, even in the church. Like a Viking. So I wonder, I actually don't remember how to start the quest to clear the chapel and restore it. Because you can't actually restore the chapel and make it a functioning chapel again. Which is handy, because you can come in and have, if you have been cursed or if you're suffering from a negative magical effect, you can come into the chapel and pray at the altar, and it will restore you. Restore all your negative effects and stuff. Nightless shadows. Ah, yes, my favorite decorations. Runes written in blood and corpses. That's awesome. Welcome in, Nihilus. We could probably go to... Nah, I don't know that I want to go down there and explore, because I do recall that there are some ghosts in here, like spirits and stuff, and I'm not able to really fight them yet. I don't have much magic, and I don't have any silver weapons. So let's see what happens. If I can't engage them effectively, then we'll fuck off and come back later. The books are worth reading. Like, there's some actual, like, interesting backstory in some of them. But also, some of the books, when you read them, you get skills. You can increase some of your skills, and you can also get... I think you can even, like, it'll put quest markers on your map sometimes. And all kinds of cool stuff. What's behind door number 1? Nothing. It's definitely worth it to collect food. Any food items that you find. If you look over to the right where it says effects, any food item can be used for making potions. And I do a lot of potion making. Alchemy is really a big deal for me in this game. It's like I was saying earlier, not only is alchemy incredibly overpowered, but it's also a great way to make money. Because you can make a bunch of potions, and then whatever potions you don't need, well, you just sell them. You know, keep whatever you want and sell everything else. It's a great way to make money. Oh yeah, lots of food stuff in here. Actually, it was totally worth coming in here just for the food, honestly. Anywhere you can pick up food without, like, stealing it, without getting in trouble for stealing, it's worth it. That's one of the main reasons that I join the guilds. The Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, and some of the other guilds that exist within the game. You join the guilds, and it gives you a place where you can go in and pick up stuff for free. Not have to worry about it. Oh, yeah, you may want something that can be used for gaming as well, yeah. Now, I know I don't know much about it, but I would say most laptops, unless they're specifically made for gaming, they won't run most modern games very well unless you're willing to kind of dumb down the graphics and stuff. You know, turn down the shadows and turn down the textures and stuff like that. Turn down the resolution, I mean. All right, well, let's go a little deeper in. Make a save game here. Ah, yes, the questionable guilds, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of them that some people say they don't even exist. Sonic or Pac-Man. She's kind of impressed when you told her the games you actually like. Yeah. You know, there really doesn't seem to be much of interest in here at this point. Just some valuable stuff to pick up. Let me check the quest log. Here we go. Quest. I don't see the one about the murder in the chapel. Never judge a book by its cover, damn straight.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach.
I just stepped out of there.
Everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Unholy doom. My favorite kind.
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
You are. It's because you're going crazy also.
Look, good day. Upon this chapel of Debella. Look at the faces of the dead. This is your
wouldn't even try to guess the number of hours you spent in like Space Invaders, yeah, and Pong too, yeah.
What can I do for you, Pilgrim?
Tell me more about the attack on the chapel, man.
Guide your steps.
Yeah. Oh boy, needs to lay off the skooma. Right. You probably could find something like that. I mean, if you wanted to, like, if you really wanted to do it up, maybe check out the Alienware website. Because I'd be willing to bet that Alienware would have some laptops that are good for gaming on. You know, he does sound like Sheogorath. I wonder if he's voiced by the same guy. See, this is what I was talking about. If you watch, you can see stuff kind of popping in. So like I step outside and it takes it a minute to load all the textures. Hopefully that will be fixed in updates. You know, maybe make it a little bit smoother in some upcoming updates. I don't think I have enough money to purchase a horse yet. It's probably not a good idea yet either. Horses tend to die pretty easily in this game. I usually just rely on my own mobility. Oh, it's almost nighttime, isn't it? Mega Man, what's going on? Oh, I love the lighting on the torches. That looks incredible. Yeah, no, that looks really good. That's cool. Wow. I'm really having a hard time believing that this is a remaster and not a remake. It's just crazy to me that it's a remaster and not a total remake. Ryan, my brother, what's up, man?
What?
Are you excited for this remaster? Yeah, that's right. You're playing on a custom Alienware. Yeah, I think Melissa's talking about laptops, though, rather than a... No, I'm sorry. You said right there in your chat, desktop. Okay. Yeah, you could definitely get a killer Alienware desktop. Now they're pricey. They're not cheap. But you can definitely get some that are excellent gaming rigs. I don't know. Is this one available as just a $10 upgrade on Steam? I haven't looked yet to see how much it cost on Steam. Claire actually bought this for me. She knew I would be excited for it, so she went ahead and got it for me on PS5 Pro. Webster, Webhead, what's up, man? Welcome in. You need cheap. Oh, yeah, Alienware is not the way to go. Maybe Garrick is saying Lenovo has some good gaming rigs. You could probably check that out. You might be able to get a better deal on something like that for sure. I did. I was just hyping you up for getting this game again. Yeah. Ryan is in the chat, and he's always been a big fan of this game as well. No, we can't afford that. Yeah, we can't afford it. Hey, Bubba. Can I show them your Optimus Prime? Would you like to show them? Oh, okay. You can't see it. You're not cool enough. I'm sorry. I am in the city of Anvil. Who am I? I'm a lizard dude. He's this lizard guy person. Yeah. He has a tail and everything. Okay, let's just go explore. I mean, it's like 50 minutes in and we haven't even like done anything. Yeah, we're going to go check out. We're going to go play outside and see what we can find.
What monsters are you?
I haven't yet. But any monsters will be just small, weak monsters because that's all I can do right now. Optimus Prime. He's got the coolest Optimus Prime toy. It's like huge. It's almost as tall as he is. That's an exaggeration, but it's big. Trying to become emperor with my own security detail of players. Robbie McCauley. Robbie, welcome in, man. Robbie just says, I'm very cool, Rex. Yes, you are, Robbie. Yes, you are. Oh, Carrie, you play Elder Scrolls Online. Okay. Cool. I only played that one a little bit. I really didn't get into it. But it looks gorgeous. Like they did a pretty good job with the graphics on it, I thought. Okay, let's just go see if we can find a cave somewhere. Just a cave or a dungeon, anything. Let's just go get into some trouble. And make a save game. It's because I'm Argonian, isn't it? No, man, I think Argonians are the best class myself, personally. Like, I actually do. I pretty much always play as an Argonian, whether I'm playing, Oblivion or Skyrim, either one, because they just have the best bonuses to me. Like in this version, they are immune to poison, completely immune to poison, and also they can breathe underwater. So you can easily explore any of the underwater locations. Acrobatics increased to 16. Oh, what is this? I don't remember what these are. Well, I have a recent save game. Stickman! What is up, Stickman? What's going on, buddy? You rented Oblivion from Blockbuster. Yeah, it was only a 48-hour rental, and the guy was like, yeah, 48 hours is nowhere near enough for this game, yeah. Phoenix, welcome in. Phoenix, what's going on? I'll carry your favorite is the Khajiit. Yeah, they are fun, yeah. They look cool. A bit of a glass cannon, though, yeah. Assassinating Daedra when they invaded Black Marsh. Actually, initially I thought that might be a reference to Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic 2. Ooh, you finally got the Rock Chuck. Robbie, badass, man. Yeah, that's cool. You've only played Skyrim and not much of that one. Skyrim is a good one. I would say Skyrim is probably the most accessible in the series. Why not? But yeah, I would say Skyrim is probably the most accessible in the series. No. But actually, they've made some improvements to the user interface on this one, where I'm finding it really intuitive. It's a little bit different. In the past, circle or B on Xbox was always how you bring up your menu, just like in Skyrim and the Fallout games and stuff, but they've changed it. In this one, circle is crouch, which is a bit more commonplace in newer, more modern games. Let's definitely pick up some flowers. Like I said, we'll be doing a lot of potion crafting for sure. Lots and lots of that stuff. Man, this looks damn near photorealistic. Claire and I were really kind of tripping out looking at the water in one of the bits. Now there's I don't know if you can see this on your screen, but oh, hello, I'm being attacked. There we go. And I have my basic crappy healing spell that you start with. So I use that mostly to keep my health full. There we go. The wolf has a lockpick on him. Why does a wolf have a lockpick? What's he going to do with it? Anyway, what I was saying, there's a bit of an odd texture right here. Right down center screen. There's kind of a weird line there. I'm guessing that might be an attempt at God rays or something. That looks a bit weird. So yeah, I think they've got a few updates that it's going to need. It looks really, really good for the most part, but there's just a few things here and there. Later, if we come across any water, I'll show you. It's kind of a weird reflective aspect to the water that doesn't quite look right. Other than that, the water looks damn near photorealistic. Like, it's crazy how good it looks, aside from that one little weirdness factor. Oh, yeah, I heard about that new Darth Maul show with Sam Witwer as Maul again. Yeah. I know my buddy Craig is really excited for that one. Here. Oh, there's an enemy there. Here we go. Got him. No lockpicks this time? Do I need to repair any of my gear? Actually, I think I have that set. Yeah, as a hotkey. Only have a couple of lockpicks with a high chance of breaking them. Only broke one of them, but we got all pieces of our gear repaired. That's cool. And let's go. Oh, have I leveled up again? I've leveled up again. I should probably go back to town and rest and do my level up. Shit, I really wanted to go out and explore first, but we're just right outside of town. And athletics has increased as well. Let's see, where was the city of Anvil? Oh, dude, Webster, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Shit, yeah, man. I wish I could have put more time into that one. That's another one. They did a phenomenal job with that game. I'd say that's probably one of the best games that's been released in, shit, probably the last 5 years. Hey, we discovered a cave, did we? Rota Cave. Oh, should we? Let's go ahead and go in. Why not? Maybe I'll find a bed in here and we can camp. Because you have to sleep at a bed to level up and spend your skill points. Now, once I get into like a cave like this, I like to go stealth a bit. At least to start. So we'll be using a combination of stealth archer playstyle and sword and shield playstyle. You can make your player character Argonian in Fallout. That's awesome. Robert Reynolds, welcome in. Just says lots of enemies, yeah. If you saw the red ticks on the compass up top, that's actually mission markers. I actually need to go in and clean that up a bit. I think I may have selected too many missions for a mission that has multiple points. The sound effects are incredible. Ah, that's probably going to be an exit once we're done in the cave. That'll be the way out. Webster, you never played Oblivion. Have you played any of the Elder Scrolls? Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim? Any of those? Ooh, yeah. Ryan, you got to head out, man. You got to go download this game. Look at the mud on the side of the rocks there. That's crazy. Gold. Rotten apples and stuff. Crazy. All the bugs and shit. Oh, you're playing a monk in Baldur's Gate 3. That's cool. I haven't played a monk in that game yet. Very likely they did change the engine. Yeah. So, I mean, does that count as a remaster or is it a remake since they redid it in a more modern engine? That's a remake, right? That's how I look at it. Stickman lurking. All right, buddy. What have I missed? The one thing I don't like about the new user interface, I like the way they've changed the map. In the original, the map was really weird. You only had just like a really small screen on which to view the map. So they've improved that and made the map look better. But the only way to access your local map is you have to like find the marker where you are and then specifically zoom in on that, and there is no map in this area. That's different. Okay. What have I missed? This doesn't seem to go anywhere. I guess we'll get the hell out of here. I was hoping to explore a couple of caves, go do some dungeons or something. Oh well. Does this go anywhere? Here we go. No, this doesn't go anywhere either. Fine. You gotta go yell at your dog. Yeah, Nihilus, that is one unfortunate truth. It's one of the, I don't know, I guess it's maybe a statement, a societal statement in general. One of the things in Skyrim is there's actually like, there's one particular group of people that are, well, they're exclusionist. They're very xenophobic exclusionist. Archer and War Mage. Yeah, my character class is Nerd. I actually created a custom character class called Nerd. Okay, so we'll go back to, I meant to make the bow on my weapon wheel. Still getting used to the user interface. It's good. I like some of the changes that they made, but I'm still not quite used to it. The Stormcloaks. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the Stormcloaks. Like, they hate elves and Argonians and stuff like that. They hate the... They are distrustful of the non-human races. Okay, I was headed back to Anvil to go rest. Gotta go level up. Raven, Black Sparrow plays. What's up? Dude, that one fall damn near killed us. Holy shit. I forgot about that, yeah. Pretty deep history in the game, really. Lots of lore. Thousands of years of history in the game. I love that you can take all this food stuff. You go to any farm and just like yoink all of their food. Again, it's good for alchemy. Use this stuff to make potions with. And that's one of the things I like about this game versus Skyrim. Oh shit, I'm now over encumbered from carrying too many potatoes. But yeah, that's one of the things I like in this game versus Skyrim. In Skyrim, the food, you can cook food to have certain effects, but it's not the same as just being able to use it to make potions, which is a much simpler system, I think. More effective, too. Because in Skyrim, I never mess with cooking. I don't mess with it at all. But in this game, like, I'm always making potions. Here we go. So you have to use the mortar and pestle to make potions. You have to have a mortar and pestle to make potions. And these restore fatigue potions are the easiest ones to make. You can just kind of click through it and make a ton of them. Alchemy just increased. So I'm just kind of clicking through these to make as many potions as I can. I think I've done about everything I can here. Let's see. I haven't really messed around with looking at the filters much. That's a new feature. Ah, okay. It shows these two. No, we won't restore fatigue, I believe. Aloe vera and wheat. Last time I restore fatigue. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like this. This is a new feature where you can You can sort by what type of potion you're trying to make. As you just had to memorize which ingredients made which potions. Oh, check it out. I can make these. Nice. I can make some restore health potions. I wasn't sure if I had the stuff yet. Yeah. Ambika, 7:30 where you are. Is that 7:30 a.m. or p.m.? For us, it is, oh, I see. Thursday, 7:30 a.m. For us, it is currently 8 p.m. Here in Colorado. Oh, the dog got the rest of your chicharrones. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. At 3 a.m. for you, Nihilus? Okay, that's enough of that. At least now we're not over encumbered. And what I can do is I can also go sell some of those potions that I made. I don't need all of them. So again, the alchemy, you created 91 new potions. So like I was saying earlier, the alchemy in this game is a great way to make money. Because then you'll have a bunch of extra potions you can use for healing and stuff like that. You can also make some pretty powerful poisons, which is fun. But any potions that you don't plan on keeping, you just sell them and you make a ton of money off of it. What's chicharrones? I'm thinking of kind of like pigskins, but like really crunchy, hard pigskins is what I'm thinking of. Oh, you're about to go take on the Lobert Drawridge Horde, Robbie. Yeah, that's an interesting horde to deal with because they're kind of lazy, man. They don't really like to follow you very far. It can be difficult to get them grouped up. They're a bunch of lazy slobs. Oh, there's a bunch of food items in here I forgot to take for potion making. Like eventually you can make some really powerful potions. You can make poisons that are really, really crazy. One of my favorite poisons to make, once you get the right ingredients for it, you can make a poison that does both paralyze and drain health. So the enemy is literally stuck in place. They can't move. They're paralyzed and they're losing health every second. So they're just, it's devastating, really. My personal favorite. Yeah, dog's definitely going to grab that. Oh, the cat put her up to it. That sounds likely. Yeah. Would you get out of the way, little weirdo?
A pleasure to speak with you.
I'll bet. That doesn't sound like the original voice actor for this character.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Wonder if they got new people to voice some of these characters. That would be really interesting. Okay, let's see what we can sell. I have 2 of one of these, don't I? Yeah. There we go. You don't need 2 of those. You only need the 1. Check it out. 42 potions of restore fatigue. Yeah, let's just sell those. 420 gold. Hey, it's 420, man. And I don't need these 16. I don't need these 15.
That's a good deal.
Still pretty heavy, though. I really need somewhere to store stuff. Nah, that's all I can get rid of right now, and I can only carry like another 14 pounds.
Farewell.
Now, let's test it. I was reading online that any of these sacks that have an open top, an open sack of grain, those don't respawn. So, let's see if we can put stuff in it. There we are.
all I'm going to store in there is alchemy ingredients. That was most of my weight right there. Now I'll go back in and we'll sort through and see if there's potions I want to pull out and carry with me. Healing potions, yes please. Fatigue potions, sure, why not? Healing potions. Might actually go sell some of these potions as well. Okay, that's everything. Boromir, that's right. Sean Bean is in this game. He is one of the voice actors in this game. That's correct. And also Sir Patrick Stewart. Sir Patrick Stewart plays the Emperor. Now, he's got a fairly brief role in the game because part of the story is the Emperor gets assassinated pretty early on. But
I have potions,
in this game, the Emperor was voiced by Sir Patrick Stewart. Okay, we have... Well, these do 35 points of healing. These do 3 points for 13 seconds. So I'll keep 10 of these.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
And then I'll keep... Oh, did I sell too many? I sold too many. Brain. I sold 10 of them. I meant to keep 10 of them. Oops. Don't have as many healing potions now. Oh, well. I will go ahead and keep 10 of these. We're selling 1 of them. And then I've got some Restore Fatigue and some Restore Magicka potions.
Another satisfied
That'll work.
customer.
Yeah. Sir Patrick Stewart is, he plays the Emperor in this one. Does the voice of the Emperor, at least. The merchant sounds like the Resident Evil 4 gun merchant.
I've heard it said that the Daedra have overrun the town of Aldru.
25 hours.
The entire town has been destroyed.
Until Days Gone Remastered comes out. Yeah, man. I mean, it's probably already out in some parts of the world.
Good day.
Or will be out tomorrow, I think. Because wasn't let me double check the chat. Yeah, Ambika's saying it's already 7:30 a.m. Thursday over there, so I'm not sure exactly when it releases overseas. At midnight on Friday, so you've only got what, like 17 hours over there. Oh, Kate Beckinsale, your girl crush is in Elder Scrolls Online. That's cool. Yeah, she's awesome. All right, how's my weight now, my encumbrance? What are we looking at now? Fewer than 100 pounds, and I can still carry like 111 pounds worth of loot, so that's cool. I'm down with that. I don't think I really have anything else I could sell right now. Nothing that really weighs anything. Yeah. All right, thank you. Whiskey time. A beautiful woman just brought me a shot of whiskey. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, while I'm playing an old school nerd game that my girl bought for me. Life is good. Yeah. What?
Well met.
Yes, ma'am. Cheers. Shit's probably still hot, actually. That's a damn good thermos. I've got some coffee left over from this morning. It's probably still hot. Okay, I want to actually go do some stuff. Let's go do some stuff, man. I know there were some caves that I did not fully explore over here. Sideways Cave. Let's just start off from there. Yeah, we're going to fast travel here and go explore. See if we can find some trouble to get into. And now it's nighttime again. Let's go raid this fort. I heard something. What is that? Is that a goblin over there? There was a goblin over there. So Stealth Archer is pretty OP in both this game and in Skyrim. But it takes a while to develop your sneak abilities in this one. Can be a little bit tricky. I definitely hear something, some kind of monster or something nearby. Oh, The Princess Bride. Man, that is one of my favorite movies. I love The Princess Bride. That is such a clever, funny movie. I don't see anything. I know I heard something. Oh, now wait a minute. You were, in a small way, informed Bethesda live streamed about this game. Details. Yeah, details, man. Specifics. I want to know. I had heard that this was leaked accidentally. Like, they weren't even supposed to announce that it was happening yet. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I heard. Crappy healing potion. Why not? I did accidentally sell a bunch of my healing potions earlier. Now, something that I like to do, one of my little pro tips here, before I enter a dungeon, I like to make an actual hard save. And then, so before I actually load the dungeon, I make a save. And then as I'm moving through the dungeon, I just use quick saves. On a YouTube live stream, interesting. You killed my father. Prepare to meet a horde. That's hilarious, yeah. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Man, these caves are dark. I can't see shit. Of course, I also have studio lights in my eyes, but, you know, that's my fault. Hello. I think there was a trap there, man. Oh, I see. There's the pressure plate in the floor. Wow. This guy didn't make it. Wait, his armor is in good condition. Okay. Sold and a lockpick. Wink. Cast my healing spell. See, now I'm just going to make a quick save before we open this door. So I'll use quick saves to move through the cave. Oh, the other one doesn't know I'm here? How did that happen? He was literally right there. There he is. I'm going to creep back into the shadows so he can't see me. I don't think headshots make a difference. It's just like, if you're in stealth, completely undetected, you get triple damage. I don't think headshots count versus body shots in this game. I know in the original version, it wasn't that sophisticated to like mark extra damage for where you hit them. Okay. So this is the way further into the dungeon. So again, before loading another zone, that's when I make a hard save. And then once I'm in that zone, I'll use quick saves as I push forward. Young Frankenstein. Yeah, there's a bunch of classic lines in that one. For sure. It's another one of my old school favorite movies. I think that's a rat way back there. Just barely see it. No. Didn't shoot high enough. You do have arrow drop in this one. It's pretty extreme. Oh, we got him. I hear footsteps. There are other creatures moving around below me. Maybe, there's some goblins down there. Yeah, so now I'm just going to make a quick save since we're in this zone. He spotted us. I don't think he can... I'm not sure if he can get to us, though. He didn't know I was there. He's definitely moving around. There is no shoulder swap. Oh, here he is. Blade increased. Dude, I went back to town and I think I even slept until morning and I didn't remember to level up. I forgot to do my level up because you have to rest somewhere. You have to find a bed and rest in order to level up and spend your skill points, and I completely forgot. I hear more footsteps. Game over. All right, in Skyrim, you're the Dragonborn. What are you in Oblivion? That's a great question. It's hard to explain because really you're basically just someone out of prophecy. The story is the emperor was assassinated, but you meet the emperor right before he gets assassinated and he tells you, hey, I know you. I've seen you in my dreams. And right before the emperor dies, he gives you the emperor's amulet and tells you to go find his son. So he's got an illegitimate son that nobody else knows about, or not many people know about. And so you have to go give the emperor's amulet to his son. And so you're kind of like chosen to be in charge of things. I do not remember the lore reason for why you're the one who gets chosen, because you're not like the Dragonborn or anything like that. Yeah, chosen one. Sounds good to me. Hi, Steph. Welcome in. I'm the Avatar. Man, this looks good. I'm really enjoying exploring these dungeons. I'm really getting Skyrim vibes from it because that's one of my favorite. I love doing like the Nordic ruins and just like the caves and ruins and stuff in Skyrim. Oh, my sneak has increased. That tells me there are enemies nearby. Melissa, you got to head out? All right. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, I hear footsteps. I'm going to make another quick save real quick. What you doing, babe? She's fighting a Ferrero Rocher wrapper and ate it, I guess. What are you playing, Dark Souls? Yeah, she's over there playing Dark Souls on the machine behind me. You rescued a lady. Oh, she's deeply obliged. Is she going to give you some Ferrero Rochers? Because those are badass. Damn, this looks good. Holy shit, guys. I know what I'm going to be doing with most of my time. I mean, I know it's kind of messed up. I'm like the Days Gone guy. And I'm really sitting here thinking to myself, what the fuck is Days Gone? I'm going to be playing this for a while. I really wish this had come out like a couple of weeks before the Skyrim. I'm sorry. I mean to say, I wish this had come out a couple of weeks before the Days Gone remaster so that I could put a couple of weeks into this. Because I know once Days Gone Remastered comes out, I'm going to be kind of obligated to play the shit out of that one. That's going to happen. And I'm just, you guys don't know, man. Young nerd me is just so excited for this game. Full-on Goblin Slayer. Yeah, I know, Irish Molly. Yeah, I kind of feel that way myself, but I'm like, but Oblivion. They remastered Oblivion. It's kind of like when they remastered Tomb Raider, and Claire was like, look, man, y'all don't understand. This was my first love. Because y'all know she loves Days Gone. She's literally the host of the Days Gone podcast. But when that Tomb Raider remaster came out, oh, she was all about that. A torn sack of grain. Okay. You think they rushed to put this one out right before Days Gone? It's possible. Zom 99, traitor. Yeah, Skyrim was my kiddo's first game. Yeah, folks, say hello to my actual in real life kiddo. Hey, darling. Are you feeling better, baby girl? She was having kind of a rough night earlier. Oh, game over. Can't wait to get out of the army so you can play this. Oh, man. That's not fair. You don't get to play while you're deployed? Or are you deployed right now or what? Lightning Rod 75. Oblivion, man. Got you through a breakup. Hell yeah. 2 Xboxes. Oh, God, the Red Ring of Death. Oh, I can only imagine. Because I originally played this on Xbox 360 myself. I purchased an Xbox 360 to play this game. And I played the crap out of it, but I never did have the Red Ring of Death on my PlayStation. Or I'm sorry, I mean to say my Xbox 360. I never did experience Red Ring of Death on that one. There's a rat. I knew I heard footsteps down here earlier. Got him. And I'll tell you, I played the shit out of those Xbox 360. My Xbox 360, I played the crap out of it. Thousands of hours of gaming on that device. Oh no. Robbie, you blew yourself up while taking on a horde. Man, that's bad. Excuse me. You gotta practice, man. Just takes practice, buddy. Oh, you got yours to play Madden. Yeah. Yeah, I never really got into sports games. I was always an action-adventure video game kind of guy myself. Let's make a save game. I realize I haven't made a quick save in a bit. Have I already been here? I think I've already been here. Yeah, okay. Was that it? Is that as far as this place goes? Nowhere else to explore down here? Well, there's still traps you can trigger, though. Well, nowhere else to go. Okay. Well, fine. We'll go explore another cave. Dude, how do you fix the Red Ring of Death? I thought you always had to just send those off, get them repaired. Okay, so before we leave the cave, I'll go ahead and make another hard save. So I always make a hard save when I go in, and a hard save before I go out. And then I just use quick saves to move through the dungeon. Yeah, Mega Man, ain't that the truth, man? It's just one of those things how videos can be there for you. It's like a good song, you know, or a good album comes out. You're going through a rough patch, and it kind of helps, doesn't it? Thank you, baby. Oh, yeah, it's that time of year. We got to put we got to install the window units in here. Yeah, you're right. It's not technically that time of year, but for this room, it's about time to have some window units in here. These upstairs rooms do get hot in these old houses. The house we live in is just over 130 years old. Really cool old house. Love this place. But it is over 130 years old, and it's got central air and heat. But of course, that was all, installed like 100 years after the house was built. So not super effective. These upstairs rooms get really hot. All right, what other markers do we have? I think I've already explored Sideways Cave. Let's check the map. That's interesting, Lightning Rod. I hadn't heard about that. A way to fix it yourself, huh? Let's see. Let me actually check the quest, because I have a bunch of quests. Okay, this is what it is. My current active quest is to join the Mages Guild. So that's why we have so many red quest markers, is because, like, there's Mages Guilds all over the place. Let's go ahead and do this next story mission. I want to do that. How do I set it as my active quest? Completed. Inspect. Inspect. Activate quest. There we go. So I need to take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey at Wayne Priory near the city of Coral. Okay, let's do that. Why does it still have these markers for joining the Mages Guild? I don't want that. I do not want that marked. Inspect. Open in map. I want to deselect this mission. I don't want it to be my current mission. I want this. That's weird. It's not allowing me. I wonder if this is bugged. It's not allowing me to select that as my current quest. It's not allowing me to select anything as my current quest. It's just keeping the Mages Guild quest. This might do it. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. It helps if you press the right button. Brain. Now, I haven't been here, so I don't know if I can fast travel yet. Do you want to travel? Interesting. Huh. Well, yeah, let's go, man. I suppose it worked. Yeah. Argonians make the perfect assassins, don't they? They're immune to poison. No, it's Dork Sauls. You just swap the A and the O. Dork Sauls. 8-Bit Terror has entered the chat. Good evening, Mal. Yeah, she's literally sitting right behind me on the other side of the green screen, playing on the other PlayStation. The current girlfriend says I can't hide in the bedroom unless she's with me. Oh, Irish Molly, you're doing a cute cuddly wolf? That's adorable. Okay, so here's our main story mission. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Wayne Priory. Now I must take the amulet of Kings to Joffrey. Duh, okay, boss. First, we're going to loot some mushrooms. We're doing some mushrooms tonight, man. About to go have a spirit quest. I know, game over. Ain't that the truth, man? Yeah, we met because of Days Gone. And now here we are. Yep. She invited me to be on her podcast. I don't even know what that means. I can't even spell that. You carry on. Oh, yeah, I was. Yep. She invited me to come on her podcast. Be a guest on her podcast. And I said, yeah, I guess. Now I'm over here fucking sheep. It's a sheep. I think that speechcraft is still a thing. Yeah, you can still like negotiate, barter, things like that. I haven't really messed with it yet. In fact, on the old system, I don't recall if I ever figured out how it works. I did. It was such a weird system. I would usually just pay people. I would get enough money going and I would just bribe people into liking me. Nothing a little gold in your palm can't fix. But yeah, the menus do look better. The user interface has been improved, absolutely. And I'm sure there will be some mods for PC, for the PC version that will make it even better.
What is it, Sarah? I'm the shepherd.
What'd you call me?
Eranor's the name.
Sin, welcome in, Sin. Yeah, you did pick an interesting moment to join. That's not hard to do around here, though. Ooh, cantaloupe. That is one of my favorite fruits, actually.
I'm the shepherd here. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory House. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine.
We did talk to him.
The Grey Mare isn't a bad place to stay, especially if you're low on septums.
Yeah, see, here's how you can persuade people. I don't know how it works on this one. Tutorial. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long, because the character's disposition is steadily falling. Tutorial. When you hover each possible action, when you hover over each possible action, I think that's a typo, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action, and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. So we got to give them a wedgie? All right. Not sure that's going to make them like us more, but okay. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the person likes. Try to select emptied wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like. This is like exactly like the original. So we can bribe. No, wait. I don't know which one's which. Choose an action. Start. Oh, okay. So, coerce, he's smiling at that. Admire, he doesn't like that. Joke, he likes that. Boast, he likes that. So he's smiling at a big wedge of coerce. Hey, you.
You've got a point.
Oh, he did like being coerced. Oh, my. He likes jokes.
Where did you get that? That's good.
He likes coercion. He doesn't like being admired. Let's coerce him. No, we can't do it now. Okay, whatever. Oh, and it's steadily falling, isn't it? But we can't do this again.
You're pathetic.
Your mom's pathetic. We can't do that again.
I doubt you really mean that.
I didn't. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. We'll just bribe him next time. I figure that's a fairly harmless NPC to practice my bribing and coercing on. It's starting to smell cantaloupe. Dude, do you ever put salt on your cantaloupe? Is that a thing? Like, or is it just me? Oh, I literally just noticed on my Twitch chat, my bot just banned somebody. Bogus, beloved. Reason? Spam detected. Probably trying to sell me some graphic interfaces or something. Ooh, the lighting looks really good coming through the windows. That's cool. Put salt on watermelon as well. Yeah, salt on watermelon. That's good too. Salt on cantaloupe. Okay, so it's not just me. All right. Hey, buddy. Let's do a quick save here. Never put salt on cantaloupe? Okay. It's an interesting contrast. Salt on a watermelon. Why are you snickering at that?
Joffrey. What do you want?
That's not funny. I brought you the Amulet of Kings because the Emperor sent me to find you, if you believe that.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet.
Well, he gave it to me. I like his necklace. That's really cool looking.
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
How did you get this? What do you know?
I just told you. The Emperor gave it to me, dude. Listen, are you even listening? Jeez, this guy. Captain Caffeine. What's up, Cap? How you doing, buddy? Tell them the Emperor's last words. Okay. He has a smooth head, he does, doesn't he? It's very reflective across the top there, isn't it? They did a great job with the lighting, didn't they? You can tell by looking at this dude's head. Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic
Who's he
world
again?
of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion.
Oh, wrong button. I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, wow. For real, Cap?
Sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead,
Daedric,
no
Prince
new
of
heir
Destruction.
crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will
Debbie
be
Lanham. Good evening, Miss Debbie. How you doing?
It may be
Welcome.
that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
It could be.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby.
You know, I'm honestly not sure. Garrick, I see your question, but I got to be honest, I don't know much about the technical specs.
It seems that this
is a PlayStation 5 Pro. And I do know that this remaster was in fact enhanced to have special features on the PS5 Pro, but I couldn't tell you what they are. I don't know much about the technical specs.
He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at
Oh, we're not doing that yet.
If the enemy is aware of his existence,
That's some serious shit,
he
man.
is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Yeah, have a look at it. I'm curious to know.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply.
Unlock storage.
Help yourself to whatever you need.
Allegedly. this chest that he opens for us is one of the few chests that is safe to store items in. So now that we have access to Joffrey's chest, we should be able to store stuff in here. Oh, he's got a full set of leather boots, cuirass, greaves. He's got some potions for me. Nice. I'm going to sell that. Ooh, a steel arrow and a steel bow. I don't want a steel claymore. That's a two-handed sword. I would love to have a steel longsword, though. That would be nice. We're going to sell these. All right, let's have a look. Check my inventory here. I want to equip this steel bow and the steel arrows. Leather boots. Chest piece. And pants. Rough leather boots. Well, these are actually better than the others. Okay. A rough leather cuirass. Okay, so let's have a look in this chest. Just as a test here, I'm going to put away the items that I don't need, like this iron bow. Keep the iron arrows. Nah, we'll go ahead and get rid of those. And then blacksmith pants, leather boots, rough leather cuirass. Okay, we'll put those away for now. And we'll see if they're in there later. That's cool. I'll actually make a hard save here. Allegedly, it is safe to store items in that box. Cap, I love your honesty, man. I've been slammed at work. I need a beer. Right on. Cheers, brother. Well, Raekwon, me too. If I am able to go live tomorrow, I'll be playing Days Gone for sure. Yeah, Robert, that's correct. The Blades are an ancient order of dragon slayers and imperial bodyguards. Now, the PS5 Pro supports RTX. What's RTX? I actually don't know. What is RTX?
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived. But
this dude got some big eyes.
Emperor's death particularly hard. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings.
Oh, ray tracing. Okay.
Fires in the Temple of the One.
Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, I feel kind of dumb now. If you had asked, does the PS5 Pro support ray tracing, I could have said, yeah, I think so. I'm not familiar with it as RTX, though.
The One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Because, like, you can have, I know there's some bits in some of the recent remasters, like The Last of Us 2 remaster. You can look in a mirror, and you can actually see your reflection being reflected real-time in-game. I believe even some versions of the Insomniac Spider-Man games, you can actually see Spider-Man reflected in the glass of some of the skyscrapers and stuff, like real-time.
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room.
No.
Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
I think you get your first horse from these guys. You're given a free horse as part of this mission. Oh, also in water. Okay. Now, that's one thing about this that I've been a little bit disappointed with, I'll be honest. If I get an opportunity, I'll show you here in a minute. Some of the reflections off of water are weird. They don't quite look right. No, if I get a chance, I'll show you what I mean.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
I like that silver necklace, man. That silver chain he's got. That's cool. Like real tight links.
The Daedra, Prince of Destruction. An inveterate foe of all mortal races.
Yeah, I read that as invertebrate.
With Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Right. You guys are speaking my language. Nothing quite like a cold beer after a day at work, man.
I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron.
Just something about it.
To find me here?
Especially if it's hot. Like, yeah, Mega Man, you live in Texas. You know what I'm talking about. Nothing quite like a cold beer after a hot day at work, man. Folks ask me, hey, Rex, what's your favorite kind of beer? I say, shit, man, I'm from Texas. I drink cold beer. I don't care what kind of beer it is. It's cold beer.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
And so we still can't pick stuff up here. That's lame. Well, let's go find Martin before the enemy does. Or something. Do we already get attacked here? I don't remember now. I know there is an attack imminent. Not yet? No? Okay. I forgot these mushrooms. These are the good kind, too. I love that it shows you the distance. I think that is a new feature. Like when you're highlighting a pip on the compass, it actually shows you the distance. I believe that is a new feature. Cold beer. You got to have that hiss when the can opens. Yeah. Oh, Nihilus, it's after you bring Martin back. Okay. All right. It's been a long time since I played this one. I do think I actually want to fast travel to... Well, shit, we could probably go in and find the Fighters Guild here in town. So let's hang a right. We'll go west and head into town. And go find... I could camp at the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild, either one. See if I can remember my way around this town. You can kind of see stuff popping in as it loads stuff. There we go. I think it's done loading now. Yeah, I remember this town. You get a really badass shield here that's got a lot of reflect damage on it, so that when enemies hit you, it returns a percentage of damage to them. I can tell you're playing Dark Souls over there. She's over there, oh, getting attacked and shit. It's making her jump. You sure you're not playing that spider game over there? Oh. That sounds terrifying. You're not playing with headphones? No. Well, Lightning Rod, the way you do that is by hanging out right here with us. Cheers, man. Or you could do that by coming to the Bear Trap Tavern Convention that we host in Colorado Springs, Colorado every year. We'll be doing one in 2026 as well. If you can't make this one this weekend, come see us next year. You know, I've been saying it for a while now. We do our Bear Trap Tavern Convention every year, the last weekend of April. So if you need, if you need a year to plan your vacation time and budget for, start shopping for flights and start shopping for hotel rooms and stuff, get your ass to Colorado Springs, Colorado, last weekend of April 2026. Come and see us. Come hang out. Drink a cold beer with me. Oh, Age of Empires 2. Okay.
Greetings.
I did enjoy those back in the day. I used to play those years ago. I was never very good at those. Like, I really was never very good at real-time strategy type games. Athletics has increased to 20. Level 2.
I see you. Hello.
I see you. Probably gonna come talk to you later.
Bold little thing, aren't you?
Bold little thing, aren't you? She says.
No use to me. Goodbye.
Well, I've got a use for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's the Mages Guild. And here's the Fighters Guild. Yeah. All right, Cap. Time to finish dinner and relax a bit. Damn, dude, it is late for you. Oh, well, no, I guess not. It's like it's what, 6:58 for you? Okay, yeah, it's not quite that late. I was thinking the other way around. What's that? 1 hour behind us? Okay. I can never keep up with that shit. Oh, that's right. I was actually thinking from when I was in Texas. When I used to live in Texas, you were 2 hours off. Now that I'm in Colorado, it's 1 hour. Didn't mean to steal your bowl there.
I'm listening.
Fighters Guild chest. Oh, what is that weapon on top of it? An iron longsword. I don't need that. I need a steel longsword if I can find one. A steel longsword would be an upgrade over what I currently have. Hey, buddy.
Donton, Master of the Fighters Guild. Please excuse the mess.
It looks like the tree from Skyrim. I actually didn't look at it. Oh, wow. She's way prettier than she was in the original. They did get some of the faces right. Like, she looked rough in the original. She looked mean. This game does actually have a good story. It really does. It's actually a pretty deep story. Kind of sad, honestly. If you're curious about the story, I don't want to spoil too much for you, because it is a long and detailed story. You could have hundreds of hours of gameplay time before you find all the bits of the story. But you have your main story going, and then you also have a lot of really interesting little quests, and a lot of the side missions each tell their own little story, and some of those tie into the main story, of course. But yeah, yes, to answer the question simply, I would say yes, it does. It does have a pretty deep story. Where it's interesting, really, the Elder Scrolls games, they're not really known for having a good story. A lot of times it's kind of a convenient hero adventure type story.
You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank...
It's kind of rude that you're not actually looking at me, though.
...the tenets of the guild or at my discretion.
Oh, you're about to go get the Nero stun gun in Days Gone. Nice.
I'm thinking of
cool, you're going to have fun with that one.
To buy some books.
It doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it is a lot of fun. It's fun to play with.
Hurt something.
Yes, ma'am. I do love the Fighters Guild. They end a conversation with, go hurt something. Yeah. All right. I mean, we were going to do that anyway, but all right. The Fighters Guild basement.
Hello. Hi there. The Chestnut Handy Stables now offer to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Oh?
Oh? Got some new books in stock.
New books? Who has the money to afford all those books? I know I don't. Bye.
Be seeing you.
I spent all my money on women and wine.
Aldrin or Rain. I don't believe we've met. I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties. Some words should be shared only by friends.
Oh, that's kind of a polite way of telling somebody to fuck off.
Should be shared only by friends.
Oh, fine. Screw you too, buddy.
Just go look at the great oak. Magnificent, don't you think?
He likes big wood.
Be seeing you.
Magnificent wood. I mean, really, who doesn't?
What is it now?
I don't know. What is it?
Things could always be worse, and probably
Frame rate was a bit weird there.
Kurzgrove Barath. What can I do for you? Bye.
Oh, that was cool. I like both the sound effect and the visual effect of her swinging that sword with like the arc coming off of it. That's badass. That's kind of cool, man. Makes me want to start using two-handed weapons. Iron longsword, iron dagger. I really need a steel longsword. That's one thing I don't have yet, a good steel sword. Ooh, visit the Shivering Isles and turn Windhelm into a graveyard. And flood Nazim's room with cheese. Yeah, now that's a noble aspiration right there. That's fucking hilarious. Do you get to the Cloud District often? Of course you don't. I'll send your ass to the Cloud District. Knock your ass out. Well, fine. Nothing useful down here.
Greetings.
Where are the beds at in this place? Here we go. Camp beds. Oh, let's see. 12 hours would make it 3 in the morning. And let's give it another 5 hours to make it 8 a.m. And resting in this bed here will allow us to level up and spend our skill points. That's one thing that's a little bit frustrating about this one. When you level up, you have to rest in a bed in order to actually level up and spend your skill points. You have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Okay. Damn, okay. So there's a release date announced for Ghost of Tsushima 2, Ghost of Yotai. Sometime in October, was it? October 2nd. That's cool. Okay. So we're going to start by upgrading the stuff with the most number of pointses.
How do you do?
Well, okay.
Good to see you.
Dude, we need to level up again. Holy shit, we've gained several levels. Okay. I didn't realize that. I've leveled up several times. Level 4. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risk, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? Honestly, I still don't understand.
How are you?
Yeah. I've done playthroughs like that, especially Morrowind. Where once you've like finished the story or whatever, or even if you just get tired of somebody's shit, just go kill everybody. It's interesting. I think Morrowind was one of the last games I played where you could kill literally any character in the game. I think you could even bug the game and break the main story by killing people who were critical to the main story. I think this is the game where they kind of fixed that. There's certain characters that are, I believe they're defined as essential NPCs, so you can't actually kill them and break the main story. Oh yeah, there's 2 fuel cans there, Robbie. There's one I think there's one right beside the little guard shack. So if you take the main road into that Nero checkpoint, there's the little guard shack there at the entrance to the Nero checkpoint. There should be a fuel can like right there beside that or just behind it, I think. And apparently another one by the school bus too. All of the Nero checkpoints in Days Gone have 2 fuel cans. I actually didn't know that. I learned that recently from Claire Weaver, 8-Bit Terror, host of the Days Gone podcast. She was actually the one that pointed out that all of the Nero checkpoints have 2 fuel cans.
Hello there.
Oh, Adam Paul, you can kill everybody in that game. That's one I'm really interested in. I knew I wasn't going to have time to play it anytime soon. I knew we had the Days Gone Remaster coming out, and I knew that was going to be taking up a lot of my time. And I started hearing rumors of this remaster coming out, and I figured I'd be playing that too. I knew I just was not going to have time to play anything else like Adam Fall. All right, Nihilus. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been fun, man. You've been very entertaining. I appreciate you popping in. Come back and see us again sometime.
Have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It is not surprising.
Yeah, Irish Molly. That is, you can thank 8-Bit Terror.
Subside quickly.
I didn't know that till she pointed it out. Still no steel longswords, man. I really need a steel longsword and a silver sword. Any silver weapon would be nice, because you need a silver weapon to fight like ghost and wraiths and spirits and stuff. Fine steel longsword, ask and ye shall receive, and a silver, oh my goodness, that's what I needed. A silver short sword and a fine steel longsword. Perfect. Nice. I needed that. Those are both very useful items. So, it's really not that much better damage. My iron longsword currently does 3 points of damage, where the fine steel longsword gives me 4 points of damage. But we're going to use that anyway. And we're going to favorite that one as well. How do you... see, I've got the wrong button. To favorite items, put them on your weapon wheel. It's this button. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, the steel longsword's on there. I need to put my steel bow over there, and I also want to have my silver sword available as well in case I know like spirits, anything that's like a wraith or doesn't have a physical form. I think it also works on I can't remember if there's lycanthropes in this game, like werewolves and stuff like that. I remember there were werewolves in Morrowind, werewolves, werebear, all that stuff. I can't recall on this one or not. Easton, welcome in, Easton. Howdy. Robbie, you finally found that fuel can. Okay, cool. Stickman heading out. Later, bud. We'll see you this weekend. You started Adam Fall, but have a 50,000 game deep list to get through. Yeah, I know. I have a massive backlog as well. It's a damn shame, really. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I found 2 of the items I really needed. That will help.
How are you today?
Doing a lot better now, thank you.
Hello.
Have you ever bought a horse from Bongon?
I bought a fine mare from...
I think there's a couple of quests to pick up here in the Mages Guild.
Well met.
Well met.
Hi there.
Have you
Hi
seen
there.
Bella's
How
Oval
are
recently?
you today?
Spends all
Fantastic.
day in the
Thanks for
tavern
asking.
since his boys
The
left.
Chestnut Handy Stables
That's
now
terrible.
offers to protect your horse.
Sure.
Seems
Bye.
handy enough.
Be seeing you.
Yes.
Good
I
to
He's
found
got
see
my
you.
good
ear.
pauldrons.
Let's hear.
Hi there.
I've op-
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, Robert, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. In Skyrim, I have a pretty good system for enchanting gear with magical resistances. I'll do like at least one item that has fire resist, one item with cold resist, one item with lightning resist, and another item that just has like magic resist. And that's pretty effective. I like to often have, I'll even trade out, I'll have multiple shields if I'm using a shield and a sword. and I'll have a shield with fire resist, another shield with lightning resist, and a shield with like cold resist. And I'll swap out depending on what type of dragon I'm fighting. I just think it's interesting to have like my shield, a specific type of shield to negate the damage type of the dragon I'm fighting. And I also love to make those shields out of dragon bones, but that's just me because I'm kind of brutal like that. And I like to use soul gems with human souls in them to enchant the items. Yeah, I'm kind of a weird guy.
Has a rather powerful frost spell for sale. Very effective, but dangerous to the inexperienced.
I doubt it, because the inexperienced wouldn't be able to cast it.
Pray. What is it, associate? Do you...
He looks cool. That dude's crazy looking.
The Arcane...
Oh, I want to join the Arcane University. I forgot about that.
Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild.
Me. One day soon.
It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections.
This guy's voice actor is really good.
We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way.
I forgot they hate necromancy in this game.
From what I've heard, a cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser is the talk of... I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps...
Come on, not even for a fellow Argonian, really?
Involving Irana, you can prove...
I thought we was cool.
...to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies.
He's talking about the lady outside by the tree who told me earlier, I have no use for you.
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
I mean, using soul gems to capture souls and make enchanted magical items, is that not necromancy? And you guys have soul gems right there.
Have you been recently?
Those are soul gems.
I was in there just a few days ago. Rashida's prices are very reasonable.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane University.
Oh, wow. It's kind of a dick move. And young man, I need you to go wash your shirt. You grubby.
Training and spells, training and spells. It gets so boring after a while. Maybe someday I'll be able to move to the Arcane University.
You'll probably have to wash your shirt first.
I offer the finest goods.
Ooh, he sells spells. And look, he's got necromancy spells. Summon headless zombie. How is that not necromancy? I thought necromancy was illegal. Ooh, that one's fun. I can't cast it, but it's fun. Dominate humanoid. That sounds like a fun spell. I can't cast these yet either. Some of these are really cool. A bound bow is basically you summon your own bow. It's like you don't even have to carry a weapon. You just summon your weapons. You can summon a sword, summon a bow. They only last for a short period of time, but they do pretty good damage, and they don't have any weight. So it doesn't take up any weight in your inventory. So I just thought that was kind of cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. These are alchemy ingredients. I'll use this stuff for making potions later. Oh, tobacco. Yeah, we're going to smoke that later.
Good to see you.
Oh, I can take these. Nice. Sometimes you get in trouble for taking that kind of stuff. These are items that you need for making potions. And you need a mortar and pestle, and a limbic, a retort, and a calcinator. And if you have those 4 items, you can purify potions that you make. And it'll remove any negative effects and also make the effects that much stronger.
Hi there.
And really useful items. But what you do is you just get yourself a full set, and then you just sell the rest of them. I think I have a full set back at
Can I help you?
Wayne and Priory, so I don't actually need these. I'm just going to sell these. Barter.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, 7 of these. Make 182 gold? Hell yeah. 130 gold? Hell yeah. 65 gold? Yes, please. Another 130 gold? Sure, why not? And that's why we picked that stuff up.
I appreciate your business.
I bet you do. Let's see. Maybe he does have some stuff I want to buy. Let me see what he's got.
Goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Once you level up, you can start getting more powerful alchemy crafting. Like novice, I think, is the weakest, lowest level. And then you can get like apprentice, expert, master, stuff like that.
BC.
And they allow you to craft even more powerful potions.
What is it, associate?
Well, I reckon we're about done here.
How are you?
Food. Yeah, I do highly recommend that you pick up every single food item that you see. Because you can use those to craft potions. And just keep what you want and sell the rest. Yoink and yoink and yoink. Anytime there's food laid out on tables, if you're a member of one of the guilds, if there's food and stuff laid out on the tables, you can just take it. And that respawns as well. The food items will respawn in time. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and take all these too. I'll go sell them as well. Cha-ching. Might as well. I mean, seriously, why not?
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Shop's not open right now. See if we can wait. Oh, they should be open. It's 1 p.m. What, did they break for lunch or something?
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
I need you to get your ass back on the clock.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yeah, see, now we can just go ahead and sell the ones we just picked up. We won't get quite as much money because we only got a few of them, but shit, there's 78. Hey, mercantile mastery just increased. We literally just leveled up our speechcraft or whatever.
You drive a hard bargain.
Yeah. Made some money. Shit, we're over 3,000 gold now. And I'm literally only like 3 hours into the game. 2 hours with you guys this evening, and I played about an hour earlier this morning, just getting started.
How are you today?
Fine.
All right. Man, I've had a lot of fun with this. I've already got so many thousands of hours in these Elder Scrolls games. I'm going to have a few thousand more in this one. For sure. No doubt about it. But yeah, it is time for me to shut it down. It's about 9:30 p.m. my time, and I do have to work in the morning. So better shut it down.
What?
And
Heard any news
yeah,
from the other provinces?
wrap things up for the day.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody for being here. While I gush over this old school remake of this old school nerd game that I absolutely love. Probably going to see me playing it a few more times whenever I have time. But of course, we're going to be focusing on Days Gone Remastered once that comes out. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you again for being here, and we'll see y'all next time. Good night, everybody.
They pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Good day.